Hello again. Greetings, salutations. Hello. We are indeed. Yeah. We realized just as we got the stream up that Hechins can hear it, chat can hear it, but I cannot hear it right now. We know there must be a way to get two people to be hearing Spotify at the same time, either through Spotify or through Discord, but we were not able to identify that before we went live tonight. So I hope the music is fantastic. We will figure that out eventually. Hechins, I think we might want to drop some links in the chat real fast. This is something that we've been notoriously bad about. Wanted to invite all of you to watch our YouTube videos. We put all of our VODs, they're up for 14 days on Twitch after we stream. And then we put those VODs up on YouTube as well. So we can throw, that's actually in our about on Twitch. It's on that main part of the page. It says that you can do our YouTube. We also have a Twitter page that we're trying to retweet pertinent things, as well as let you know when our VODs go up and stuff like that. And then we also have a Discord that if you wanted to join us on Discord as well, you totally could. Yeah, so wanted to do that at the beginning of our stream, and we'll probably do that again at the end as well.
Let's see here. This. Alright. 1. 2.
Yeah. So a Discord link, a YouTube link.
Sure.
And then, Hechins, another thing that we should probably do is our multi-Twitch. Right now, we, obviously, both of us are playing Minecraft at the same time. But you're watching from Hechins' perspective. If you'd like to watch it from both of our perspectives, you can do multi-Twitch. And I believe that Hechins might have the link for that as well. It should be something like multitwitch.tv/Archivist89/UninstallBros or something like that. But the multi-Twitch will actually let you see it from both of our perspectives, which is kind of nice. Most of the time we're doing stuff at the same time, but sometimes I might be doing one thing and Hechins is doing another, so you might want to watch it from both perspectives. It's not TV. Yes! Victory is ours! Huzzah! I want to give a shout out to two of our followers. I know that last week we had Entai as well as Lingy follow. Thank you so much. And this week we had Joe's Beard as well as Oddball Rex drop a follow. So appreciate y'all being here. I know that several of you are in another time zone. So when we're streaming, it's not very convenient for not completely inting your sleep schedule. So hope you can catch the VOD later on, but thank you so much for the follow. We very much appreciate it. And to all of our lurkers in the chat right now, appreciate you being here. Hope you have a great stream and hope you're having an excellent evening. Hechins, what are we doing today? Now that I've taken up some time, and thank you for dropping all of those links in the chat. Very much appreciate it.
Get that streamlined a little bit more. Okay, so first off, can everyone hear everyone who's...
Can you hear the music?
I know,
and can you hear the two of us? That would be ideal, ultimately.
The music right now is loud in my ears, so I'm trying to... It's hard to judge for you guys. So, if anything becomes...
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, okay, that's better. But yeah, if you guys need us to adjust anything. Right now, I am staring into our storage room.
Oh, you went down. Okay.
Yes, I am here. So
I'm
first off,
coming.
we're gonna finish this. This is going to be our storage room.
And if you're not aware, the need for the storage room. Oh, look, there's a bed in here now. There's a little bit of a need for a storage room because we got a lot of stuff.
True. We have had quite the chest monster going, and we got drawers to kind of help with that, and it just keeps growing everything out here. So definitely some grinding happened.
Drawers is a mod, if I'm. So we are once again in modded Skyblock. We are in Skyblock, which is a particular Minecraft mod. We're in Vault Hunters, which is a whole bunch of mods you can access all together. And one of those mods is Drawers, which is going to significantly help our storage monster.
Yes.
Hechins, be proud of me. I created 2 large chests and I placed them close to our raid area because we had talked about moving the Hechins stuff box and the Archivist stuff box and moving them over there. So that's what I was doing while we were waiting to go live today.
Nice. Excellent. So there's actually a lot going on right now. One of the other things that happened is I got this raffle box during the week where I basically was able to fight a vault hunter, which is the enemies with skins inside the vaults, and run a vault and kill it within 5 minutes. It was like 4 minutes and 56 seconds or something like that.
Nice.
Because of that, we got this box. This is the trophy box.
Excellent.
The winning box.
That is the trophy box.
Yes, I didn't even tell you about this yet, actually. So
what did the trophy box do?
We
go up to the house.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, by the way, you might see us jumping back and forth. We stand on this little box right here, and when we crouch, we go down to our storage area, and then if we're on this and we jump, we go back up here. That's another mod that we got called Elevator. So that's another side of the story. But Hechins, it's mint in the box. Never been opened except by you, obviously. I just clicked on the box.
No, this is the first time seeing it. Yes, it does. It is a shulker box, but I beat it in 4 minutes and 52. Yeah.
It's an unidentified artifact. You two were talking about artifacts.
Yes. So artifacts are the whole point that we're doing this to get to the end. So basically, if one of you...
start of the end.
Yeah. So if you or I run this and we kill the boss in time, then on Monday night, so only a couple hours ago, this appears in your inventory the next time you log in. So... Excellent.
First, and how did you get that vault key? That's because it was a raffle vault key?
So what it was is that when you kill one of the vault fighters, they have a 25%, no, much less than that. It's like every 1 in 200 will drop a raffle ticket. And then you put that onto a crystal. Yeah. So then you put that onto a crystal like we do the Afterlife Flame. And then you run the vault. And if you beat it within 5 minutes, you get this. Or if I run it and I did, like this one was 4 minutes and 52 seconds, and you ran one and did 450, you would actually get the box instead of me. So on a server, on a server, it's whoever does it fastest. On like a single player world, so long as you do it in 5 minutes, you get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So there's a couple gear pieces in here, the artifact, and then a challenge crystal. Now this, is actually an insane crystal.
So Has Treasure is trapped and super lucky.
Several times.
Trapped is obviously, multiple times. Okay, that's important too. Gotcha. Trapped. Now, it's super lucky 3 times, which means it's actually like triple the super. It's like super lucky stacked on top of each other 3 times.
28, if I remember correctly. No.
Oh wow.
27. Yeah, they multiply. They're actually.
So trapped is the same way. So even though it's going to be really good stuff, so many of the boxes that we would open would blow up on.
Yes, it's very possible. Blowing up, mob spawning, all those kinds of things. So this is actually, and there's only one obelisk, so we can also beat it. This is actually a really good crystal, and we definitely could run this.
Right.
maybe we'll do it after we have Danks. What we'll actually, we might want to do it when we get to level 50 because that changes the treasure, the loot tables.
So 50 will actually give you nicer stuff?
Yeah, better loot. And that's, I mean, again, that's a lot of gilded chests that'll show up. A lot of traps, so we'll have to prepare for it too. But at level 50, we'll have more skills that will make that easier as well.
That will make it easier, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. So then we get also the artifacts. There are 25 different artifacts, and you need them to get to the final vault. We're not in the version with the final vault yet. We're gonna wait to upgrade to that.
Absolutely.
But now, you can still get artifacts.
Can you get? So we need 25 different artifacts. This is one.
Yes.
We could do another vault, and we could actually get this exact same artifact, or are all artifacts unique?
Nope. You can definitely dupe them, and we need to because we both need them to technically run the final vault. In the end.
Okay.
Yes.
So we need 2 copies of 25 for all of us.
Yep. And this one.
Yep.
And it's also a puzzle, so we're gonna have to put it together. Has an arena crate and some people,
house.
Right? So, and I do not know what that puzzle is. We're gonna have to figure that out.
So it'll make more sense when we have more of the pieces?
I think so. I didn't see him. I didn't see Iskall assemble it. So, this crystal should... Now, you have Decorator, correct?
Yes, I'm pretty sure I did get Decorator.
Did I end up grabbing it too?
That?
There it is, you go.
E-R. Nope, I went H.
Yeah. As far as mods go, by the way, guys, I've actually unlocked quite a few, and we have a few stars, because again, killing chickens has been incredibly lucrative.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have Decorator, so I'm going to build the thing we want for this crystal real quick.
Yes, I do have Decorator. I just checked. What is the thing that we want for the crystal? Are you just making it look fancy? Is that kind of the idea?
Yeah, so there is an item, a block, I'll call it a block, called pedestal.
Oh, yes, you've mentioned those. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I just remember... Nope.
Excellent. Most fabulous.
Okay, so
we have one bed in here. Excellent. We need to get another bed. White.
Pedestals are just fun to have around. Oop.
Oh. See, I keep... Oh. I have the darndest time opening that and actually getting through the door before it closes in my face.
There. So now it's just going to sit there and rotate.
Nice. It's a night light. It's fabulous.
Right? It's a nice night light. And then I'm going to actually take my statue
here. Full of potential. Oh,
okay, we'll
I see how you are. Nice. So we have rotator thingies now.
Yes.
Nice.
Because they look
most excellent.
Fun.
Because they look good and they look fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So,
so now we go building. Do you have the stuff that we need to build? Well, not build, but to like the glass and stuff that we wanted to do.
Sort of. There's a box down there that has some stuff. I think I'm gonna have to collect some more. I'll actually. There are a couple things. I don't even know if I've shown you a couple of things that actually have ended up being built.
A nautilus shell. There's an unidentified. Oh, contains a random relic.
Yes. We could open some of those. Maybe we can craft them. I don't know. Let's see.
Interesting. Okay.
We have like 47 of them right now.
47 random relics?
Yeah. And again, there's a lot going on here.
Aren't relics the ones that...
No, those are artifacts. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just like, wait, isn't that what we need?
Right. No. Isn't that weird?
No, it's the other thing. It's the other thing that we need. That's what we need.
So these two barrels are also from some stuff that I have.
Holy macaroni. Netherite barrels?
Yes.
Trader. A storage cell. Holy sweet kiwi.
Those were in more of the treasure rooms that I was able to open. We even have 3 more keys that we could combine with busters to do more treasure runs. Those actually might be good to run on that crystal as well, because there's so much super lucky
things we can get to.
Yes, we have a lot that we can open that's unidentified. And also,
Now, all
you
of
should
this
take
stuff-
that skill orb.
Which one's that? Where's the skill orb?
It's glowy.
Which?
It looks like a circle.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Not
I threw it. It's out on the near the cake. Yeah, and you should use that because that gives you just an extra skill point without having to level up.
Excellent. 4 unspent skill points.
Oh my! What level are you?
I am level 28.
Nice. Let's see. There was also. Oh yeah, the stew. Ooh, there's some stew for you as well.
Excellent stew.
So you're 28 and I'm 32.
Right.
How many burgers can I make? Have 59, and we can make 73. It looks like.
So it looks so. A lot of the stuff that you've been getting, partially it's because you have been murdering chickens, but part of it is because you've also been running a couple of vaults. Is that right? And you were able to get vaults that are more like treasure vaults that drop that stuff more often.
Yes.
Well, and you got this special room, so you have a key. You put the key in the special door, and the special door got you into the special treasure room in the vault you were running.
Yes, correct.
Excellent.
Yes, I expanded our chicken farm because the chicken thing worked so well, actually.
Oops.
So I also made 2 drawers, and they're both pretty much full at like 115k. So then that's 150
of the eggs themselves.
Yeah, and then also all the equipment in these 2 right here.
Oh, geez,
was also in those. So again, there's a lot to actually like go through.
Yeah,
and
there's
some,
so
like,
much that. Now, a lot of this stuff you said we're not actually going to be able to use it because of levels. So we still need to be getting. We need to be getting higher levels. That way we can actually use the stuff that's probably in these boxes. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some of it is just that as soon as we open it, we don't have a ton of places to store it per se at the moment.
Which is why we go do storage.
Yeah, which is why we need to do the storage. So.
Now, quick question for you.
Yep.
Is there an easy way to move the stuff from this chest right here to the chest over there? Or is it I just break the chest and move the stuff over there?
That second one, pretty much.
Okay, that's what I thought. Obviously, do that with us.
I mean, you can just throw it all in, but the easiest thing to do is just going to be to break it. Okay, so I have wings on, so I'm going to show you guys where I get all of my ink sacs, so we can have black glass. Archivist said that I should also show you guys what that storage room is. And the storage room, which I really, really like, is just this black box. Which I need to put the bottom on, so it all is void-like.
Yeah.
And then the blocks I chose are actually 2 different blocks, which you can't tell. But I just took them from a vault and randomly placed them. Oh. I have no idea what that was about. And again, once you have the scaffolding and stuff, but it just makes the room look so much bigger. And then I put the glass, there's going to be black glass going all around, which just kind of fades it and makes it look a little longer. And yeah, this will be great. I'm excited. We have enough space for 2 levels and everything.
Another question for you.
Yeah.
What's glowing in there? How did you get it to? Like, what lights are you using? Is that another block that we are using?
Yeah, it's from Fairy Lights, the Fairy Lights mod.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, let me see. One of these, again, is still supposed to have relics in it. And I think just they're there. So yeah, we have 44 relics we could open. And relics can extend your time in the vault if you build the statues. But you need 5 unique pieces. So, over this way, which is an island that no one has seen yet.
It didn't actually name it.
Did you type it in?
So, Hechins, the sign messes, so I broke the sign off of my thing, and as I came back over here, it wants me to type it in again. So once you break a sign, it doesn't actually keep the message.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So
Sorry,
this is a platform.
not helping.
No, you're good. This is a platform I built. It's technically in an ocean biome, so like a warm ocean. So the water is a nicer blue color, and then also it spawns lots of different things, from cod to tropical fish to squid. And again, this is Skyblock, so everything spawns really fast. And they kind of just drop out and die, and I get all the stuff that I need.
Nice.
Which is a lot of ink sac, and they drop coral, which are used for different redstoning machines and stuff like that.
Excellent.
Some of them don't die from the fall damage. It's unfortunate, but
Ender, do we need the Ender chest that direction as well, or is the Ender chest just over here just in case we need extra stuff?
you might as well. Ender chest
Okay,
again is just kind of like another access point. Make sure. I'm pretty sure you only have a Silk Touch pickaxe, but you need Silk Touch to pick that up.
It looks like I must, because I was able to pick it up. I do have Silk Touch. If I didn't have Silk Touch, would I have just broken this thing and it would have been broken forever?
Yeah, you would have basically just gotten 8 obsidian instead of the chest, and then you just would have had to build another one.
Fair, okay. So that's not as terrible as it could have been.
No, not at all.
Oops.
So yeah, this thing is pretty
My bad.
productive. I've only been over here for a few minutes, and I have lots of ink. So some of the other things, and again, also soon I will be building a new mob farm, because another mod that we
Doesn't
got
sit in the middle.
is
Darn it.
Torchmaster.
Okay.
And Torchmaster has torches that stop all spawning within like a 64 block radius. So now we don't have to light up stuff just so mobs don't spawn and kill us. Although I will warn you, Archivist, it is possible for mobs, a certain group
Still
of mobs
spawn?
to still spawn, called it's a zombie raid. So just like 10 zombies will just show up randomly.
Nice.
Yeah.
So if you're not as familiar with Minecraft, we're in survival mode right now. So you'll probably, even if you haven't heard of Minecraft very much, you probably are familiar with survival mode and creative mode. On creative mode, mobs are not going to be spawning. On survival, they are. They come out more often at night. And if you don't have these torches all over the place, more mobs are going to spawn. Hechins, there's also something about your distance. Mobs don't spawn where you are. Mobs spawn where you are not. So if there's a spot not near you that's not lit, a mob is probably going to spawn there at night.
Right.
Is that accurate?
Right, so mobs can spawn, they have to be 28 blocks away or something like that. 24 or 28, I can't remember exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So basically, we've obviously been doing, we have a lot of torches all over our situation. And even inside of our house, I have all of those chandeliers on the ceiling, which was keeping mobs from spawning, even if it was nighttime. And now we don't have to do that as much because we have we have that special. Now, is that an upgrade or is that a mod that you got?
It's a mod. The mod is called Torchmaster.
Okay.
The nice thing is that you don't need the mod to use the things from it, just to craft them. So like the vending machine might sell another time, but
okay.
the likelihood of us needing more than one, unless we decide to expand the Skyblock, is very little.
Gotcha. So
again,
it covers a large area, is what you're saying.
It covers. Let's see.
Oh, what does it cover, Mr. Hechins? This is the question. We need answers. We need so many answers.
Out to this point, from the corner of the storage unit, all the way to this point, right here.
And how deep does it go? Is it covering our entire
64 blocks as well. Yeah.
So in a cube, not a square, which is nice.
Yes. Yeah, it's in a cube.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So our current mob farm, which also, did I tell you there's if you use an axe, that's faster. You have an axe?
There
you go.
You know what? I do have an axe. It's just not on me right now, which was...
I broke it for you.
I was wondering why it was taking so long.
And then, did I tell you that the way to get down below now, I took the water elevator out. There's like an actual elevator now.
I had a feeling that that's probably what you were going to do. I did not know if you had or not, but I was assuming that's what was probably going to happen.
Yeah. So,
stuff. Boom.
This mob farm no longer works unless I take that torch out, which then will spawn mobs in our storage place as well, which means we'll die.
So the mobs are going to need to build a new mob farm because that one was based on the fact that mobs would spawn?
Yes. So we're going to have to build it really
further away,
anywhere we want. Yeah.
Somewhere else, though.
Yeah. And so it'll probably be off one of the islands once we get out there. Because now that the square is complete and we're about to get storage, we can run vaults whenever we want. We're going to move the vaulters down to the storage room so it's a lot easier to make crystals.
Yes, that makes sense.
All kinds of stuff. So, pretty this up. So we got a lot to do. We have a lot going on.
Right?
So, I'm going to get... Oh, you ran out of iron. Excellent. I'm actually going to get some more glass. Even though I'm pretty sure we have quite a bit. But
that makes sense.
So a couple things.
Not that we need 2 chests, but we might as well have 2 chests.
Right.
Boom. Okay, they're over here by the vault. We win.
And then I'm thinking too, and I haven't talked to you about this yet.
Can I break this? Can I just get this armor with my pickaxe, or am I going to break it?
You won't.
Just break it. Just right click and it'll just grab onto. It'll just grab it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can put your pickaxe in there.
Whoa.
That's good to know, actually.
Yeah, it is. I had no idea. Of course, now I can't get it back out. You
just have to do it with an open hand.
Oh, that's why. I'm just like, why can I not grab the thing? It's just getting back in here. Wow. Okay. Open hand.
7 days.
Right quick. Of course, now I can't get my shovel back. I can't get there. Okay. And then, do I just break the
Yeah,
frame,
you can actually just whack it with your hand. Yeah.
I figured I would put it over here.
That works. That works for me.
I'm sorry, you were saying.
What was I saying?
Right?
Yes, streams. So, July, turns out, is a busy month for us. So, we will not be streaming next Monday, as that will be the 4th of July.
Indeed.
And anyone watching out of the US, that may not be as big of a deal, but it is here.
Indeed.
And then July 18th, Archivist will be out of town. So I will be streaming with our other brother.
Barfred.
Yes, Barfred. And we are going to be streaming V Rising, which is another...
What is that?
That is a... It is a vampire game. That,
what?
Yes, that you also build bases and stuff. It's all survival and very
I'm missing a vampire game?
You are missing a vampire game. We'll have to get it and try it ourselves as well.
Luckily, I'll still have the VOD. We'll always have the VOD.
Always have the VOD.
We'll always have Paris. We'll always have the VOD, so we'll always have Paris.
Hey,
look at this. Look, we look so fancy now.
I love it.
Our vault looks so much cooler.
Yeah, and we're going to
Not our vault, but our thingy.
Portal. We'll have to decorate this.
Yeah, were you planning on putting all of this glowy rock all the way up? Was that kind of the plan?
That was really just to stop spawning before we had the mega torches.
Okay. Was that glowwood? What was that?
It is, what's it called? Shroom light.
Room light. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So
there's that.
Let's make it day.
Can we build some things?
Yeah, we need.
Oh.
We're trying to find where our glass is.
Yo, did I put my axe over here? It's probably stuff. Oh, I had that too. I do have a diamond axe. Hee. Oops. Oh, here we go.
In this?
I was really curious why it was taking me so long to get to those boxes.
You're just like, what is happening?
If you use a pickaxe on a box, it doesn't work as well as it did. Alright. Ooh, I need to make myself a bed real fast. I need to look up the menu for how to make a bed.
I love it.
You told me before, you need wool, you need a white bed, you need blue, okay? To make a bed, right, light blue wool, and planks.
You can also make the bed and then dye it later, just so you know.
Great. So basically, I need wool and I need planks. Excellent. Do we have wool somewhere by chance?
There are some sheep down below.
There are some sheep down below.
Okay.
And then how do I get the wool without killing them? I need shears.
Shears. Yep.
And you have shears in your box over here, don't you?
Probably.
Oh, no.
But also we have so much iron, just make them and toss them over the edge when you're done.
Hee. Right. Wait, did you say make shears and toss them over the edge when I'm done?
Yes. Otherwise, chests just get filled with like random shears, and you're just like, what the heck?
That's actually hilarious. Hechins is like, I've had it with shears.
I don't need your nonsense.
Okay. I'm sorry. You need that. I'm looking up. There's my iron farm. I go to the tree. I climb up the tree. I get the iron. That's what I do.
Also, if you get annoyed by the... Oh, I still haven't downloaded Optifine for you. Whoops.
Optifine?
Yeah. It's another mod that basically just helps Minecraft to run better and gives you more freedom on how things look. So, like, okay. I turned off potion particles, so those green circles aren't always floating in my face.
You noted? Yeah. So wait, do I need, for the shears, do I need ingots? Or do I need... I need ingots.
Yeah, just 2 ingots, and they go horizontal, diagonal.
Is it 4 or is it 5?
Just 2.
Oh, it's only 2?
Yeah.
I can make 2 shears! Alright, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Nope, not that.
Oh, wow. This is going to take a lot more glass than we actually have.
I made shears! Yes! Okay. Now, I need to find where that elevator is. Is this the elevator?
It's the what? Yep.
Yep. That's the elevator. I found it! Aha! Okay. There's sheeps. Does it matter if I do black sheeps or white sheeps?
No.
Excellent.
You should be able to dye either.
Did I right click or left click?
Right click. Great. Wait.
Whoa.
Yes, right click.
Right click. Wool! Shink. 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 Sheeps. Sheeps. I need your wool. Sheep. Now I'm assuming that they grow this back.
If they eat grass, they will. Which is why those.
Oh my goodness! Did I almost just fall off the edge?
That would be
because I totally almost did because I just step up on fences, so I almost walked off the edge. That was awesome. Chat, let the record show that I didn't. I was so close. Good grief, was I close? All right, I have way too much wool now. All right, but I am following Hechins' advice. I'm not going to die. I'm not going to fall off the edge. I'm going to hold down shift. I'm going to go over this. I'm going to cue you into existence. Bye-bye. But I actually have another set of shears. So I'm also going to grab those ones. And I'm going to... Ooh, I know. I'm gonna watch from my perspective as I throw them off the edge.
That's
forward.
amazing. I forgot that we had this.
Yes! Okay. Chad, from the archivist perspective, you watched as it flew off into the distance. It was pretty swelled. Okay.
And from the Hechins perspective, you watched me use a diving board to dive into water. That was amazing. This is amazing.
Wait, you have a diving board?
I do. I didn't know we had a diving board, but I just found it again.
That is most exquisite. Okay, now I need to go get to the farm that has all the food.
Okay. I can probably buy
As
stuff.
far as they can go. Bark oak. Yeah, why not? Bark oak log. Now, I'm assuming I need some planks.
And chat, is
Right?
the music good? Yes.
Okay.
Is it at a good volume?
I made a bed! I made a light gray bed. Boom.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, you can do a sleeping bag? That's so cool. I had no idea you could do a sleeping bag. Alright, so now I've got a bed. But I also need dye. I know we have dye around here somewhere. The question is where? Because lupine, blue pear, blue dye! It's right there. Ah, we were close to it. Okay, here. Now to dye it, it's like bed in the center and then like blue dye all the way around the outside, maybe? No, good. Ah. You there. You there. Nope, that's good. So apparently a light gray bed, even if you put blue dye on it, it won't change it to... The blue dye won't overcome the bed if it's light gray. So apparently I do need white wool.
Sorry, I was messing with things.
No, I understand. You chill, you chill. There's only one way to skip this.
This golem is in my face.
Yes! A blue bed! Haha! Boom! We've done it. In case we need a bed, there's another bed over here. So what are you messing with right now, Hechins? I was making a bed, and as you know, things take me a little bit longer than the average Minecraft builder. Ooh, and now I'm echoing. That's fun. Wait, nope. Door.
That's my bad, sorry. I was trying
Yeah,
to
you're
hear
fine.
how the music was.
No, I totally understand.
That way if I
How's
ever
the
start
music?
jamming out, it shouldn't blow out everyone's eardrums.
That's fair. Aha! There's a bed by the window now.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay. That just took a little bit of time, but that's okay. So, you went to a place, you got dye, now you are doing black glass.
Yes, I am. Back to it. Hello, sir.
And hello again, all you lurkers out there. Appreciate you being here. Very much appreciate it.
Let's get some more glass.
Glass. I still think it's funny that we have our nether portal right next to our house. I feel like
we should move that.
I think we should move the nether portal over toward the vault portal over there. It's kind of where my brain's going. Can I just start... Do I need silk? Can I just break this thing with a pickaxe to move it? The nether portal?
It could become a problem.
If I just break it?
Okay, there we go. Yeah, because wow.
Sorry, I'm asking you questions while you're also doing work. I apologize.
No, you're good. So nether portals link up to certain spots based on location.
Right.
So not that we couldn't compensate for it, but it definitely is a thing that it could screw us over.
No, that makes total sense. So what would be the way to do that well?
Really, we just have to try and go further. Like, there's nothing... We could calculate it.
So basically, we could jump into the nether, and we would just be jumping into nothingness, because we'd be, like, off of a platform. Is that kind of...
Well, it would be... Yeah, it would be similar to the first time we went through. So you would spawn on a nether portal still, and then we would just have to build out, which we can do. Where do you want it to go?
Well, I was thinking it would make more sense if we kind of did it. Our alternate reality things would come over here. So we obviously have our gigantic vaults. Our vault portal. We'd have our nether portal over near this area over here. That was kind of... I thought that would make a little bit more sense.
Okay, that works.
I mean, I guess we could do it on this side, because our vault portal's over here, so our nether portal would be right here, which is still right next to the house, but it just seems like it's probably that I built the house really, like, too close to the nether portal. That's what really happened.
Nah. Normally, like, we could even put the nether portal, like, in the house or in the storage area if we really wanted to, but this works. Let's grab you. We also have enough obsidian that I will probably build a different nether portal, but...
Now, does the shape matter for a nether portal, or is it more that you threw something in the middle there to open up the portal?
The shape does matter to a point.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
Fair enough.
I forgot about the blocks down there. We also for those who I haven't told yet, the first 5 blocks or so, which I covered up, are just stone. So that way we can go up and down when we build the terrain and walking and stuff here. So.
Right.
Let's place some grass. Because basically we're going to start making a path this way and make a fountain. It's going to be cool. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be good. Yeah. So, nether portal. Nice.
We'll see that for now. Oh, that glass right there is going to kill everyone.
And I'm kind of like, whoa. It is breaking me brain a little bit, not going to lie. Actually, that looks so cool. It's so cool. Nice.
Excellent. And then I just need... Usually it's flint and steel, but...
Shooting the moon right
also,
now.
everyone, I love our mood lighting so much more than torch spamming.
Our mood lighting?
Yeah, that's what I like to call it. it just... Well, those are...
So are you taking out all the torches now that we don't need them?
Well, I've taken out quite a bit, honestly, already.
Absolutely.
But even just a few more, and it just looks so much better. Anyway,
The torches.
yeah, here, have you flown yet?
No, I do not believe so.
Bro.
You went down, so you got wings in the Ender. You went and found an airship in the Ender area.
Yep.
And got wings from that.
Yep.
Is that accurate? Did you do that again?
I found these a long time ago. You just have rarely left the island. But put those on instead of your chest piece.
Okay, give me a second here. Yeah, instead of my chest piece.
And then, just to make sure you don't like it. And then it's double jump to start gliding. Just so you know.
Okay. And then I can use dash to like propel myself?
Yes, but the other thing you can use is rockets. And I'm going to give you a stack. So,
yes, I've seen many a Minecrafter using rockets recently. And I was like, you don't necessarily need those, but just in case you're in a real pickle, you can do that to get yourself some elevation.
Yes, so in Vault Hunters, for the most part, dash is quick enough, but, you know, just in case.
Now, how do I use these? Is it right click or left click?
Just hold them and it's right click.
Right click, okay. So, I double jump. I'm gliding, but I can dash.
Yeah, so...
You do not dash very far. You do not go very far.
You do.
And is that because I need to double jump and then dash?
Yeah, double jump and then dash.
Ah, I see.
And then you should try flying around with rockets too. Just to get used to it.
Rockets right now.
Okay, cool.
Choo!
It also works with Mega Jump. It just gives you a lot of elevation. Oh my gosh, what's up with all these golems?
Wait a minute. What is this? Did you make... Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't actually seen the swimming hole. The
tree farm?
I did. I was looking up from above, and I was like, what is that? Okay, now I understand. Sorry.
That's fair. I was gonna say, I'm like, I talked to you about the tree farm. I know I did.
No, you did. No, you totally did.
Come on.
Chat. This is legit. Just saying. Why have I not always been flying everywhere? What's wrong with me?
You don't want to take it into the vault, and that's basically what we've been focused on for a while. What we've been doing? Yeah.
Now, you don't want to do it in the vault because it's just not useful?
It would be pretty useful, but there's not enough armor involved with it. You would just take so much damage.
Oh, because this is a chest plate.
Yep.
This is my chest plate, not anything. Also, what is this gigantic monolith of a building over here? Is this a...
You're over by the... Yeah. So this is a two-parter. This is a place for us to get ice. And snow. This is a snow golem in this cage.
Where did you get a snow? I'm sorry. So, chat, Hechins is a lover of Minecraft. I am a dabbler of Minecraft. Hechins has done this many a time. So he knew that for some of the vault rocks, we were going to need snow and ice. So he went and collected a snow golem, which actually looks a lot like a snowman with a pumpkin head.
Yes.
What's the deal with that?
So basically, when it rains at certain elevations and in certain biomes, and this is a mountain biome, it'll snow instead of rain. So then you use a shovel to collect snowballs to make snow blocks, and then you put a carved pumpkin on 2 snow blocks. The same way, because you can make iron golems, if I haven't told you that.
Oh.
Yes.
So you literally built a snowman.
Yeah, I built a snowman.
You wanted to make a snowman.
Because underneath him will always be at certain elevations again, will always be one of these this Minecraft snow. So we can farm a bunch of snow from him just sitting there. I don't have a shovel on me, otherwise I'd show you. And then the building itself is a drowned farm, a very basic, very poor drowned farm.
Round farm?
Yes, so swimming zombies, basically.
What do they give you?
They drop, well, in this chest down here, they drop golds, frightens, and clay, and nautilus shells.
Gotcha.
Let's see if any will
So
come.
and it needs to be this big, that way you can get a whole bunch of them in there?
Yes, because they have to spawn in water, and they only spawn in rivers and oceans.
Gotcha.
Eventually, we will be able to use spawners.
Hey,
but
a wild Jacob appears in the chat.
hello.
Hey, from Victoria, Australia. Hey, hello, Australia. Hello, hello. Hello from North America. Greetings, greetings. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for jumping in the chat box. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. I was so Jacob, if you don't know, we are doing Skyblock. We're doing a modded Skyblock, and the mod we're primarily doing is Vault Hunters. So we've been leveling up our characters. We started off with a single box, basically, and from there we have built an entire empire of stuff, actually. So we Hechins gotta give me a tour. I'm not sure how familiar you are with Minecraft, Jacob. But there's the Ender Dragon, which is kind of the original end game for Minecraft. And you can get a pair of wings from an Ender City and a ship that spawns there. And this is something that Hechins did a while ago, but we've been doing a whole bunch of vaults. So you create and craft a vault rock, you throw it into our portal here, and that teleports you to a dungeon where you can get a whole bunch of good loot. So that's what we've been kind of primarily focusing on. Meanwhile, Hechins has been building out of his mind, doing a bunch of mob farms and such. So I was kind of flying around going like, wait a minute, what's this? What's this?
I should show you the ocean thing. Because
the ocean biome, okay?
Yeah, everyone's seen it now except for you, so you should come this way.
Aha, I see you. An ocean biome. Now,
and also, thank you for the follow,
ocean...
Jacob.
Yeah. Oh. Now, the ocean biome, we are... Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Stop it. Okay.
That's good.
So, now, ocean biome, this is because we're in Skyblock. So, each one of our different islands is actually an entirely different biome. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and then there are others you can't see right here.
Oh gosh. Go up.
You can't drown, you're good. You have that skill that lets you not drown.
So you made basically the thinnest... Oh, let's hit the right now. Okay. Basically, you made a thin little wisp of ocean. That way things can spawn here. Is that right?
So basically...
Was it nighttime so things were spawning? Is that what happened?
Yeah, that's why things spawned up there.
Okay, I'm just like, what's hitting me right now? I'm sorry. Okay, gotcha.
You're good. So, yeah, we needed coral for something. I can't remember what anymore.
Yeah.
And so I built this. And basically there's just some water blocks up there, which creates a bunch of waterfalls, and because there's nowhere else for them to spawn. Again, the game's trying to spawn something every tick, which is 1/10 of a second or something like that. Or every 5
These things gonna kill me if I get close to them?
No, nothing in here should... Well, okay.
They're not hostile mobs?
There could be a pufferfish in there, and he will poison you if you get too close.
Okay. This is actually super fun. Where, like, if I stick my head out, I'm falling out of the water. Haha! Yay! Okay, water biomes are my favorite. Waterfalls are great.
And
was that a shark that just fell out of there?
No, that was a dolphin.
It was a dolphin.
Yep.
So what you something that you'll very quickly realize about Minecraft and mob farms is it's all about eliminating mobs and then getting the stuff that the mobs drop when they are eliminated. So are these
isn't
things
that just life?
These things are falling out of the water and dying, and then all of their stuff is being collected? Is that kind of the idea?
Yeah.
What's collecting it right now?
Us. I did not automate this.
There's a pufferfish! That's what I was thinking. I'm like, wait a minute. It just looks to me like things are just dropping here.
So like if we flew off because of how far this is away from our main island, it would unload and the stuff wouldn't disappear. So
the stuff wouldn't disappear?
Yes, because basically as far as the game is concerned, this is too far, like
it's not going to worry about it.
Yeah.
Because it's too far away.
Yeah, the time that it's loaded here. So like all of this is counting down to the 5 minutes until it's gone. Once we leave, that timer stops until we come back. Close enough.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm definitely doing if you click F5, you can look at your character's perspective. You can look at instead of looking from your character's perspective, you can do third person view. And it's kind of fun to watch all these things just kind of dropping down this waterfall. Anyways, so Hechins, how long? So this has been here for a little bit.
This is probably the first thing I built out of, because I think I built it when I was trying to do the cobblestone generator, and then I found out about the what's it called, iron bars or whatever. Okay. That is our current cobblestone generator.
Gotcha.
So it became very useless. Well, not useless. Again, you can get ink sacs from it, and tropical fish, and pufferfish, which all of those things, I believe, can be in the vault recipes.
Also, our island is so much bigger. So, Jacob, and for all those lurkers that are out there, we literally started with how big is the block? Is it a 4x4 block, a 2x2 block?
It is from here to about where this tree is, in an L shape.
And that was what this is what we started with, like this L
basically
right here. And are these the original blocks?
Yeah.
So also, can we please never break these blocks, because there's something in the collector in me that's like, oh, these are like the original blocks. Like, look at this. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so this is what we started with, and then everything that you see here
is our kingdom. Yes.
Is our kingdom. Phew. Also, I have 35 rockets left. Apparently, I use a lot of rockets. Oops.
Rockets are cheap, honestly. Well, technically gunpowder at the moment is on we don't have a way to collect gunpowder at this very second, but that can be easily fixed, so.
Got it. So the thing that we were actually going to be spending our time doing tonight is this gigantic black box. And
yes.
It's not for theater performances, even though black box theater is totally a thing. It's actually going to be our storage area. But this is the view from down below. That's the view from up above. Oh gosh. Having rockets is great, because I totally almost fell out of the world.
See?
Yay!
I know what's up.
Okay. Anyways. Ow. So I can get hurt, even though fall damage is turned off.
Yes.
Because I'm going too fast. Is that what we're saying?
Basically, there's a difference between fall damage and terminal velocity. But there is one called Careless that you can get at level 50 that negates all kinetic energy.
Can I eat raw cod?
Yes, it just isn't very, it's effective? Not as good. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to eat it because it's in my inventory. It's making me mad.
Terrible. Okay.
By the way, chat, it was disgusting. Don't eat raw cod. Don't do it.
Cool.
My character is puking in his mouth right now.
Go back.
So I don't actually need, I should probably put the wings back.
No, you can carry it. You can have the wings on you. It doesn't really matter. I do it because I don't like dealing with, if you mega jump, it automatically puts you in glide and stuff like that. And I don't want to deal with that. So yeah. I'm gonna go
Okay.
and start placing some glass. There's some glass down here if you want.
We are going. Yeah, here we go.
There we go.
So I showed you the outside of the storage area from the archivist perspective. We have a couple links down below if you want to be watching from the UninstallBros as well as the archivist perspective. You can totally do that using multi-twitch, which is kind of fun. But showed you what it was like on the outside. This is what it's like on the inside. So in a little bit, we're going to get rid of all of our scaffolding, but the scaffolding is going to help us put some glass on the ceiling. But right now, you can see that Hechins is putting down... Are you putting down black glass? Is that what you're putting down right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So Hechins is building black glass.
And there's some in the crate if you want to grab some as well.
Black glass over here. And so we're going to do that on all the walls and on the ceiling. It'd be even trippier if we did the floor too, but I feel like that would be a little bit... That might be crazy.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see in this as it is.
But now, do we want... we don't want black concrete. We want black stained glass. That's what we want. No. Okay. And then what side are you not on right now? Do those ones... do those ones... Okay. Okay, here we go.
After this song, we're gonna have to put anime in our titles too.
Anime, huh? Nice.
Yeah.
So, something that I hope y'all are enjoying the music. It's something that we have a couple of streamers that were helping us figure out, how do we play music like while we're doing things? Twitch has some rules about copyrighted music. So right now, we are technically using them as guidelines more than actual rules.
We're following the rules.
We are following the rules, okay.
Yes.
Is it the rules just for the VODs?
Yes.
Or is it for live? Okay.
Why is it for the VODs? To the best of my knowledge, I don't know. So, I'm going to teach you a building technique. Are you ready for this one? So, jump up 3 blocks.
Oh, is it 3 blocks?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
And then crouch.
Crouch.
And then go to the edge. Probably not the edge that I'm walking right now, because you'll be able to do more. But you can literally...
Oh my gosh, you can do 3... Okay.
Yes.
So you can reach. How far can you go?
3 blocks. Unless you get the skill reach. Which is why I do
Now,
4.
you've already gone... Are we going like... No, are these ones all the way to the ceiling? Like these other 3 sides here?
Not yet.
Okay, so we need to do those ones all the way up too.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
so basically, if you just like leap up there with mega jump or dash or whatever,
yes.
And then you can just go from there. But also, you can just hold right click, as long as you're basically looking straight down and
really?
Crouching. Yep.
Well, that's good to know. That's very good to know. So we need to go all the way to the ceiling with these, right?
I want to do, I think, that air block in between, just like we're doing with the walls.
Nice. Okay. So how much higher do we need to go, actually? Is that... This would be an air... So we basically need 2 more on where you're going right now, right? I think.
Yeah. And I did go too far here.
Of course,
yeah,
now...
this is basically all I did for like this whole thing, and then because it's 2 different blocks,
so what I'm
I just
doing right now should be no, wait, 6. Did it. The fact that these are translucent is kind of freaking my mind out. It's going to be so cool when it's done, but it's making it difficult for me to actually place them correctly.
Dude, you should. Though I'm telling you, the walls were so hard to deal with.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Yeah, seriously.
Because when you're down this low in the world, it also the background turns black. So I had no comparison. Yeah, like
Oh
it was
gosh,
it was
the
rough. Yeah, another reason why I'm very proficient at this whole. I'm just gonna crouch to the edge and hope for the best. Just hold the place button.
And assume that it's working.
Yeah.
Alright.
I haven't fallen through, and there's stuff.
I think I got that glass as high as it's supposed to go. You're gonna have to check it though.
Okay.
Well, do we have more glass down here, or do we need to go get more?
I think I actually need to make more.
We have green stained glass. Ooh, I have black stained glass. I have one more stack of black stained glass. No, 2 more stacks.
Cool.
One for you, one
You want to go do some trading then? I don't know how much trading you've actually done.
Not too much. What are we trading?
So you go, you know where the emeralds are?
Yes. Yes, I do.
So grab 2 stacks of emeralds and go talk to the librarians and just buy as much glass as you can.
Ah, okay. Got it. Okay. I do know where the emeralds are. They are here. So many emeralds. Click. Nope. Click. Crouching. There it is.
This song is amazing, Bearfred. How's the volume on it though? Like, can you hear us and the music?
What song are we listening to right now?
Bad Habits with Ed Sheeran and Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh my gosh, that song is so good.
Isn't it?
Before next stream, we're going to have to figure out how to have me listen to the music as well, because I feel like I'd probably be singing along with it right now.
I've been bobbing my head the entire time, so you would definitely be singing.
Oh, no. Okay.
Awesome.
We'll figure that out next time.
Yep. So okay, all of these guys on the bottom,
they're all librarians?
Yes, and they sell glass. And then only 2 of them up top sell glass at the moment.
So now, the more you click it, the more expensive it gets, right?
It shouldn't be that way at the moment. So basically what I would do is I shift click what I want, and then I shift click, so then it will throw your emeralds up there and be like, buy glass, and then you just shift click on the glass and it will just buy as much as it can until he runs out. There you go.
Nice. I get you.
Trading is also
and then it tells me that I can't buy any.
Right, and so then you just move on.
Okay.
Trading is also a good way to get experience pretty quick.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, no, I hit you. No, it's wrong button. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did he make his glass more expensive? Because they will do that.
It's a dash. It's 3 now. Dude, I'm so sorry. Wrong button. Dude, I'm so sorry.
He'll forgive you eventually. You can also speed it up just by buying random crap from him.
Okay.
But it's fine.
Oh, dude, you. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I also need to automate it to where this guy is just receiving iron all the time.
And you said only 2 of these guys will do the glass up top?
Yeah, so it's the 2 right in this corner, I believe.
Oh, so close. Oh, jeez. That sounds like chickens.
There's a chicken in there because I have... there's 115,000 eggs in this box.
Right.
And because of the vines in these chicken coops, as I'll call them, entity cramming isn't a thing, so there's like 500 chickens or something between all 4 of these. And there are magnets in this game, or you get too close to the glasses, all of that is filled, and it just goes into your inventory, and then so you got to get rid of it somehow. So sometimes I toss them onto the deck, and sometimes I toss them off because there's so many.
Absolutely, yeah.
But again,
All right, so I was able to spend 3/4 of those emeralds that I had. I have 32 left.
Okay.
Why is there a chicken here? Yeah, you were answering that question. Sorry, I just caught up on chat. Oh, okay.
He just got stuck.
So glass. We don't need. We need. Do you have the dye right now?
Do I? I have some.
That's quick.
You can grab. So I have some ink in over here in this chest. Because you can also sell ink to librarians. So you grab the ink sacks and then you convert that to black dye. And then surround the black dye with glass.
Around the black dye with glass. Got it.
Yep.
Got it.
So you'll need a crafting table, which there's one right up at the top of the pole.
Nope.
Fun story, Chad. This song is the song I played the most when I started playing Minecraft. Again.
What song is this?
Without Me by Halsey, but it is redone by Ultimate Metal Covers.
Nice. Okay.
So I would literally.
Do I want to do all of these ink sacks into?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, there's not going to be a downside to doing that, right?
No.
It's not like we need ink sacks. We really just need the dye.
Yeah, and again, I got multiple stacks when we were over at the farm, you know, just for that few seconds.
So it's actually and you told me to put that there, and then we do the so on the outside.
I really do need to
there we go.
Get all this organized. This is an auto trader for those who have just kind of. If I haven't explained that yet, so basically, this hopper is feeding this guy iron, and he follows the same rules as all the other traders, so he only trades it so many times during a day. But he will automatically just put out emeralds and take iron. So that's how we have all this iron, or all these emeralds right here. And then, you know, we have the iron farm ridiculously high up there.
Nope. Stop it. Never. Oh, hey.
Don't.
Excellent. We have many more lasting glass now.
Excellent.
Excellent. So now, and I have emeralds. I put the emeralds back where they go. Okay. There we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh. Probably I need to make wider doors. I think that's what that tells me. I'm too wide, Chad. I'm too wide. Okay, here we go. Stained glass, my friend.
Excellent. I'll take 4 stacks.
Where did we leave off?
Alright, I just turned that light off. Whoops.
So are our walls as high as they need to be now?
I do believe so, yep.
So now basically we just need to put things on top of those walls.
Oh no. I did a thing. And I did a
What did you
poor
do?
thing.
What did you
I
do?
took out some of the
Lights?
no, I took out some of the actual like wall.
Oh, snap. Bummer, dude.
Okay, fine.
Roof.
I'll do this
Roof.
the old-fashioned way.
It's roof. It's roof.
Oh,
Now what you do?
that was wrong too. Okay, I can fix it. I can do it.
What did you do?
I apparently hit some stone as well.
Were you
know.
vault? Were you? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so I just need to...
Can we
there
reach
go.
the ceiling from where you are? There?
Yeah, so we don't want to actually put the glass right on the ceiling either. Oh my gosh. Could you stop? Okay. So we want to put it at that...
We want to put it, at that level.
Yeah.
And then just go all the way across.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm going to grab more scaffolding and kind of set some things up, because I can already tell
We're not going to be able to reach.
we're going to need more.
Yeah, pretty much.
Start creating all the pathways. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be so good when it's done now.
I'm excited.
It's going to be so good, chat. It's going to be beautiful.
I feel like we have already started repeating songs.
Oops.
Let's find a new playlist.
Chat, we're going to get better at the whole music thing. This is actually our first stream with music, which is part of the reason why I'm not able to hear it yet. But we will get better at it. And if you have songs that you love or song suggestions, feel free to put those in the chat. And we will definitely consider adding them to the playlist. Definitely consider this. Can I not?
And also, I'm a huge fan of metal covers.
Oh, no.
So,
As it turns out.
and I control the music at the moment. So if you really don't like that, you should, make them
You
suggestions.
should probably mute the strum. Mute the strum.
No, not that far.
Yeah, don't. I mean, you could, but you'd be sad. Probably a faster way to do this, but we're just
no.
making progress right now.
Covering ceilings sucks. All the time, always. That's just how it is.
Good to know. Good to know.
The only way that we could have done this better is...
Oh no! I got one too high, didn't I? No! I totally didn't.
maybe building,
I can fix it.
like, the flying machine dispensers again.
Sure.
Which I do plan to do for the bottom, so that'll probably be...
So we are gonna make the glass bottom.
No, on the outside. I want to do
Okay.
the concrete and alabaster cobblestone.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sure. That's fair.
Okay. Anything
That's
else,
fair.
and we will just add it as we need. So that should get us almost everywhere,
Server back up.
right?
You said to yourself, I really don't want to lose the work I've done recently.
No, it
you
does
put
that
this-
automatically every time.
Oh, okay. I was like, good to know.
Yeah, see, this is gonna be rough. I almost wonder. I think I'm gonna get wings, and I might try and crawl. That might be easier.
Yep. So you're gonna get up on top, you mean?
Yeah,
Basically.
because it just really is hard to see. It's gonna look great.
Yeah,
Probably
for
the
sure.
best looking thing I've ever done, but it is so hard to see everything.
Not wrong.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh boy. Okay, rockets. Rockets. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
What did you find that's trying to kill you? Like, where are you right now?
I'm just flying around, so basically kinetic energy. Okay, cool. We're up top.
I get you. I get you. Hey, I have a 4-block area all the way across.
I love it.
That looks so funny. Alright, I'm just gonna do these little platform dealios here. Your job is to fill them in. Oh, this area... Apparently I missed this top area over here, too. I didn't go all the way across. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, so you're gonna have to fix that.
It's gonna be really hard to get back up here. Lols.
Yeah. Oh, no, stop it. There we go.
Don't you hate that? You get in like a groove, and then all of a sudden it's
And
like,
then you're
no.
like, why is this block here?
Yeah.
Ya blockhead. Am I out of glass? Ooh, scandalous.
This is also why we didn't start building pretty things until this point in the game. Like, we would need... So the only other way to get sand in this skyblock is to kill husks. And husks...
are the worst?
Well, they only spawn in the deserts, and the only deserts... It's very wonky shaped, but they also only spawn if they're exposed to skylight.
Oh, fun.
So,
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
they
something funky about this
you
block.
can't get as many floors, and basically mob farms
Oh, I see.
are about spawning spaces. So since the desert's small, you can't make it very big, and then you can't make it very tall, because once again it has they have to
weird
be
spawn
exposed.
area?
Yeah, they have to be exposed to the skylight.
Okay. I get you.
And that's my last piece of glass.
Right?
Sad.
Sage. So much sage.
Oh, he's mad at me too since you hit him.
Sorry.
It
That's
should be
not what I
fine.
meant to do. It's not what I meant. I'm sorry, bro. Mr. Librarian Thur. Oh, there's an edge there.
There. I don't know why.
Almost out of glass. No, I'm out of glass. No.
I'll be down there in a second with a bunch of glass.
Nice. It is so hard to tell where we've been and where we haven't been.
I know.
Like, the difference is so subtle.
It is. It
Once
really
again, that's
is.
what's
So.
That's what's going to make it cool, but it's actually really building it. Your eyes start going cross-eyed. You're like,
Yeah, once we get rid of the scaffolding, it's gonna have such a... There's glass in there. But if you actually want to go up top and go to sleep, we'll be able to get more glass sooner.
oh, okay. Well, I'll just go to bed then in my fancy blue
Okay.
bed. We'll get glass sooner because it resets
the
our
trades.
friend.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Here we go. Nope, crouch. Takes me a second to remember. I'm like, wait, it's an elevator. How do we get the elevator to move again? Where was I?
Oof.
What's that?
I just stacked a glass on top of each other. Didn't mean to.
Oh no! Oh, stop! Yeah, I did the same thing. Of course, I did it on the bottom, so. But same diff.
Ooh. Oof.
Yes. It is nice you have a little bit of reach in this game. Otherwise, this could be really difficult. Ooh. Oh no! I fell. Good thing I'm not dead. Where did I put that? No. Go away. Even though this is not big brain work, I think it's funny that we're so quiet because we're like, it's right there, and then it's right there. Actually, getting it to line up is not the easiest thing, actually. Okay. We're getting close here. Actually, where have we not?
Yeah, right? That's kind of where I'm getting
Here
to.
we are. Oh, gosh. No. We're in this corner. That's where we need to go. Yep. Good. It is funny watching you crawl around in nothing.
I am the darkness.
It's true.
It's funny because I'm definitely not used, to talking while I'm doing this. So I notice I'm like,
oh, wait
Yeah.
a minute. I should probably.
I'm very quiet. Okay.
One of the reasons that we have music going this time.
I know. It's actually great.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. That's not the song that's playing, I can tell you that right now. Probably should be on our list, though. It's a good song.
Which one?
Hello, Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Oh,
Which is not the name of that song.
no. Sound of Silence.
Sound of Silence, that's the one. I'm like, that's not the name. That's the opening phrase, not the title.
Okay, that dude needs to calm down now. This is the second day that he's charged me more for glass. Other than the fact that I've trapped him and enslaved him, he's, had a pretty good life. He's been protected. I haven't turned him into a zombie and back, so on and so forth.
Yeah, see? Life is good for him right now. He should calm down. Oh, okay. We might need more. I feel like we need more scaffolding on that far edge there.
Very possible.
And there's some more scaffolding we need here. basically I can't reach the stuff on this far edge here.
There's
Maybe I can.
scaffolding in the drawers.
Okay.
And then I
Let's
also
see if I
got
can reach this.
even
Actually.
more glass.
Nice. Can I reach this?
Pretty sure that is not a star. That is.
There's one little strip that I can't reach. Bump. There's one strip on the edge I can't quite reach. Savage, I say.
Was getting into
So,
that pattern.
My wife and I and our kiddos went to a hardware store today because we wanted to get one of those plastic pools
Oh yes.
because it is warm in North America right now. So we put our air conditioner in yesterday, and today we walked over to our local hardware store and we bought one of their pools, and they had two sizes. They had small and large. And we're like, we'll get the large one. This will be fine. It's only a couple more dollars. This will be good. We drive a minivan. When you drive a minivan, the large pool does not fit in the minivan. So I wound up walking the couple of blocks home. I mean, luckily we have a hardware store right down the street from our house. So it was an easy couple of block trek, but it wasn't exactly how I was expecting to get home.
93 degrees. That's disgusting.
True, but actually, the pool was almost like an umbrella, actually. So it wound up being okay, but I just found it comical because it was not exactly how I was expecting to go home. I drove over there, so I was expecting to drive back home, but the size of my van compared to the size of my plastic pool dictated otherwise. So I thought that was a little bit amusing. But yes, the pool did wind up kind of acting like an umbrella.
Oh, I do need to add that song too.
So yes,
probably only if a video pops up though of Tom Holland dancing to it though.
Oh my gosh, that video is so good. Chad, if you have not seen, I don't remember which lip sync battle it was.
It's him versus Zendaya.
Zendaya. Yeah. Which is actually, that was before they were cast opposite each other as, no wait.
No, I think they were.
They were already, okay, they were already, it must have just been announced or something, because I don't think the movie had come out yet. I don't feel like the movie had come out yet. Maybe it had.
I don't know exactly. I'm pretty sure like they were already friends. So I'm sure they had been filming for a while.
Okay. But the video chat, the video we're referencing is Tom Holland dressed similar to, and actually, who does Umbrella originally? Rihanna. So Tom Holland is dressed similarly to Rihanna in her music video, singing Umbrella, and he's doing the moves, and he's doing the whole thing, and it is fantastic.
As the kids said in my day, it's on fleek.
It is on fleek. It was quite well done. He committed to the part faux show. Yeah. It was quite
Zendaya's part was good too. She actually did a good job at pulling off.
What did she do?
She did oh, come on, chat, help me out. What the heck is that? She did Bruno Mars.
Not Dynamite. Locked Out of Heaven?
No. Uptown Funk.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, this is all for real.
Alright, so there's a spot, I feel like this edge over here, I think there's like one little strip that's not done yet because I couldn't quite reach it from where I was. So I think there's literally one strip all the way across this edge that needs to be done. And it looks like there might be a couple. And there's also a big old chunk in the corner over here that needs to be done.
Oof. This is gonna hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we're good.
Actually, watching him from your perspective is kind of fun. He climbing. Get a giant fishbowl.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be funny when I start throwing pretty pipes into here and stuff. Which is the name of the mod. The pipes aren't pretty.
No. But what they do is pretty.
Yeah, moving the items is pretty cool.
So, with pretty pipes, do you actually have to lay down pipe?
Yeah. You can go, if you go to the,
and then let's see.
Weeping Vine farm. That thing that's going up from the drawer that has the bone meal in it to...
Hechins, I think you need to come to this corner over here. There's a strip from where I am. There you go. You missed a spot. Yeah, let me see. Are there other walls? I'm just checking this edge here.
Yeah.
Pretty pipes are what we used to do that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to actually break through the glass with the pretty pipes.
It kind of depends on what we want to do. If we want a way to add it, it's kind of what I'm thinking. If we want a way to add stuff while we're outside of the storage room, like that will be a thing. If we don't care,
aren't the pipes gonna have to come through from up above and come down here?
Only if we want to do that. Otherwise, we would just make it to where we have to come into the room, and then we just don't have to go through the glass. Okay, I'm gonna break this one.
You can place it again.
There we go. All right, let's take the scaffolding
down. And then we just
down.
need to break all the scaffolding.
Which, if you break the bottom one, it'll all fall eventually.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's convenient.
You got the achievement.
Oh, funny.
Right.
Well, these blocks are super convenient, if I say so myself.
Oh yeah, scaffolding's quite the amazing block, frankly.
I just need to walk through these to pick them up, right?
Yeah.
Kind of remind me of grabs, I'm not gonna lie. Grabs
while they're on the ground.
Chairs. Yeah. Oh no, sorry, I broke a block. My bad.
Bruh.
Alright, let's see. I did not get the block in my inventory, so it actually fell. We need some stone. Sorry.
Do I have
we have stone in here right now?
Yes, we do. It's in there.
Okay. But does that mean that it fell? Is there anything underneath the stone right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that is what it looked like as I'm trying to, build these walls.
Oh my gosh. BT Dubs, how did you build? So, obviously, there's just a roof on this. How did you actually build these walls out without falling? Did you basically just create steps for yourself?
I went, so first I went down to the outside part, and I used scaffolding to bridge out to where I wanted this to start.
Okay.
And then I built the platform, and then I just built out the walls from there.
Oh, okay. So you use scaffolding to build the floor, basically, and then you build the walls up from the floor.
Well, I built the scaffolding to get as high as I wanted to go, and then you can just attach blocks to scaffolding, because again, you don't actually have to have support for, the for a block to stay. It doesn't follow real life physics.
Right. Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So,
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Nice. So, chat, this is our storage area.
oh. I'm
It
coming.
is completed now. I feel like there's one block sitting on top of that block, which is Sag.
Which one?
From where I'm standing right now, I think the block right above me is actually 2 blocks high, I think. Because when I'm looking at it from another perspective, it keeps moving on me, and the other ones aren't doing that. So yeah, I think this block right here is inaccurate. I think it's 1 block on top of another block, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see if I can break just the glass on the side here. Oof.
You're so close.
Alright. Come on. Oh, I took
Well,
off my
I can do
wings,
it,
that's why.
Uh,
Like, why am I not, like,
well,
you know...
it's going to be really hard to do it from... Oh, am I right?
No. I see no
Really?
block.
Funny. Alright. Wonder why that looks so weird. I wonder why that spot looks weird then. Because yeah, it is this one right here that I am standing underneath. That one looks weird somehow, and I don't know why, but yeah, let the record show that I am...
Nope.
Oh,
You were right.
no? Yay! Okay. Okay. I'm like, am I crazy? Like, I feel like that block is not where it's supposed to be. Chat, we think we've done it. We build Hechins, built a Starry Night, and then we put glass betwixt us and the Starry Night. I feel like this is a very Mary Poppins situation, actually. It's like Mary Poppins meets Star Wars.
Well, and not only that, like, the whole teleporting in thing
Does give it a
from
whole...
the elevators,
It's pretty legit. Like,
You're just like,
seriously.
and then you're in tonight. It's gonna be great. I don't think we're
It's
even gonna light up it a bunch more than this. We're gonna use
No
these
way. So
glow lights on the drawers.
So what it's going to be is what's inside is illuminated, and that's it. It's like a backlit keyboard, which is so cool. So
Yeah.
is going to be legit.
So over this coming week, I think we're gonna move in. I think we've had a couple weeks of building a lot.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
true.
think we're going to do some vault runs next week.
Well, not next week because next week is
the 4th of
the
July.
is Independence Day up here in North America.
Yeah.
So we Hechins and I are not going to be streaming next week, but the VOD for this one is going to go up next Monday. It's so if you want to rewatch what you watched tonight, or you want to watch it on 2x speed, you can definitely do that. It'll go live on the 4th of July. We're also hoping to have some firework footage go up on our Discord. So if you want to follow our Discord, you could totally do that. It should be up at the top of chat there. We're also thinking of throwing that up on our Twitter page. So you can follow Twitter as well if you like to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hechins, I feel like that might be close to the end of the stream, unless there's one or two things that we want to do before we end tonight. I feel like we're got kind of a good stopping point at the moment.
Yeah, the only thing that we could do is, because we did say we were going to run a vault with our new armor, is we could do that and just say do 10 minutes of it instead of the whole thing.
Oh, and then just bounce out?
Yeah.
That's true. You know what? We probably should do that.
So let's go get equipped real quick.
In our new
Yeah.
equipment area.
take my armor off. What else we go put?
Don't need the fireworks. Don't need the chest plates. Alright, thing. Yes.
Boom.
Okay. So now, things that I want in the vault are all of these things. I actually I once again just need the vault sword and the paxel, right? Is there anything else that I need?
Your Pickering.
Pickering, thank you. I'm like, I know there's something else I needed. I know there's something else. All right, so sword, the paxel, and the Pickering. I need my vault idol in my offhand.
And you have your... Oh, I know what they're called. Don't worry. Your backpack as well. You want that in your bar.
Yeah, I need that in my bar. That's right. And what do I want inside the backpack again?
So I should actually help you set it up off stream.
Okay.
So we'll work on some of that later. But I put a bunch of health potions in it, and then I'll store extra stuff later.
Right. And I know I did that last time. Somewhat, I think.
And then I'm gonna make this 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to make another soul flame. We need to farm wither skeletons.
Alright. So in my backpack I should go.
I wouldn't fill it with potions.
Not right now.
Well, I mean, like, put potions in it, but I wouldn't fill it all the way with potions.
Got it.
Like, you shouldn't need to take that many with you.
But I should go get at least a couple in there.
I have... Let's see, because you have a yellow
and
backpack,
then
right?
I right-click... Ooh, large chest. How do I get it into the backpack again?
So, put it in your inventory.
Yes.
And then right-click with the backpack in your hand. And then you'll be able to put them in there once you get out of the chest.
So wait, I need the backpack in my wheel.
Yep.
And then I right click.
And that'll open your backpack like you're opening a chest.
So I have oh no. No, it's just showing me my inventory in the large chest. Look over here. Aha! Oh, my backpack already has a bunch of health potions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's full of health potions. Should I not have that many health potions in there?
No, that's fine. You can just put the others back. Your bottles right here.
So I have my Volt Sword, my Paxel, my Pickering. I got some logs that I can use as blocks, carrots, party apples, cobalt apples, and candy bars. And my magnet.
Oh, see, look at you. You're even more prepared than I am.
And my shard pouch. Now, is my magnet... My magnet should be... My magnet is off right now. Do you use a magnet while you're in the vault? Or do you just find it just obnoxious?
I'm starting to get to the point where I want one. I don't always use them.
I feel like I might leave it off then, because I found last time I was having the darndest time getting things to actually do what I wanted them to do. Are we at a party right now?
We're not. I'm doing that right now.
Excellent. Chat, we go into a vault with our new vault armor. Now, Hechins, why is this vault armor going to help us?
It is stronger, straight up, and then some of it has different effects. So if you hover over yours, because I can't even remember what yours has exactly.
That's too.
I know one of us has wither immunity on their idol, and one of it has it on their armor.
Okay. Here. I took a screenshot of us in our fancy armor.
So my helmet has wither immunity plus 4 armor versus the netherite armor we were wearing only has 3. And then my chest plate has 5, my leggings have 5, and my boots have 4.
Nice.
So technically, that's 4 more armor.
I need to party accept. I accept it.
Excellent. And then, have you spent your points yet?
I have 4. I have 4 unspent skill points.
And you're level 28?
28.
So, you should take haste.
I should take haste.
And then within the next 4 levels, we'll get you another haste, and we will get danks. And we will go to the next level of gaming.
Is that in...
That is in the book.
It is the book. Okay. That's why I was not finding it. Haste.
Yes.
Learn 2. Excellent.
And then you should just learn the other one.
So I should upgrade 2? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Alright, we upgraded.
So now
haste basically means I fast?
You swing faster. So it makes you mine faster, which is going to be a little getting used to when you're like building and stuff. But now, which we probably will get danks before the next episode. Okay. Funny. Before the next stream. That means you're going to start going through vaults after this one and just breaking every chest you see, and your danks are going to pick it up for you.
That is going to be super convenient, chat. Yeah. I'm just going to say. It's going to be super convenient.
And then you should No, we'll do that when we get back. That'll be great. Cool. All right, are you ready?
All right. I have a sword. Charge!
In difficult, trapped, unlucky personal space scavenger vault. Wow.
This is kind of all we just walk away from.
Close. We're not going to try and actually complete the scavenger part, so we're just going to loot. Do you want to go together or separate?
I feel like I should probably get some experience going not with you, because it's easier to do it with you, so I should do it without you.
Okay, cool. I'm going to go north then.
You are going north. I'm going west.
Did you leave your waypoint?
I did.
Excellent.
I remembered.
Good job.
Well, it's because I'm terrified of not doing it.
You're just like, I don't want
to. It should be the red. Yeah, it's the red H. Okay. Red H, not a blue H. Red H.
Let's see. Spider. If you find a room where a bunch of mobs keep coming, now this is difficult. So these guys are technically 15 levels above us.
So they gonna chunk me.
Well, again, you have pretty good armor. Well, you have armor considering our level. It's decent. So we could actually try and complete the scavenger, which wouldn't be the worst. Just let me know if you find a bunch of mobs.
I broke the gold, and once again, I broke the little gold thing, but I didn't actually give it to me.
No, yeah. So if you look up top, that shows you what we need. Everything is a mob kill.
Oh, got it. So that thing spawned in, but I don't actually need it.
Right. It spawned in because this is a scavenger vault.
Interesting.
So we need to kill lots of zombies, a few spiders.
Zombies here. Okay.
And then skeletons. And skeletons are the worst because they have like the lowest. Oh, poison. What would you call it? Lowest scavenger drop rate.
Oh, that's oof. He didn't get me. Aha, take that. Bad guy. Oh, that's right. Last time you tried to do one of these, the skeleton was giving you ish.
Yes.
So I should be looting, or I should be trying to get all these zombies that are here?
I would actually loot. You should loot, and I'm gonna try and complete the vault because I found a pretty good room for things to spawn in.
Okay, I'm on it. Alright, I head west. I go. Okay, the gold thing doesn't matter right now.
And then as you see if you see a scavenger box, just drop anything that you do have in it.
scavenger box, what does that look like?
It's
So
black.
there's like a gold city looking thing that's like sparkly.
Ooh.
That's not the box I'm looking for.
No, that's just a treasure pile. It's a chest. It's red, gold, and black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There was one in the first room. Oh, gosh.
Stop it, spider. Spiders are the worst.
Spiders are the worst. They are the tankiest of the mobs.
Ugh. Stop. Oh, a skeleton!
Yeah, kill any
I got a
skeleton you
skeleton.
see for sure.
Yeah,
Because we need skeleton milky eyes and milky vials from them. Milky vials might be from spiders. One of the things in the updates that we haven't done yet is that it shows what mob it actually comes from instead of just the generic zombie looking face.
Got it.
Which will be nice.
Right. I think I got a glowy... I want that. Alright.
So I think I actually, and I keep doing this, where I think I have time and I don't.
Absolutely. I understand.
So I think I'm gonna have to go because one is screaming.
Aha!
Yeah. Alright.
There is a child of Hechins that is not happy with the universe right now.
Yes. So I'm gonna bail. So you just bail out as well, and we'll be good to go.
Right,
which also means that you can.
Does that mean that we don't get the stuff, or we do?
If we bail, we do. So.
Okay. How do I bail?
You just go through the portal.
Oh, right. So go back to home.
Through. Yeah.
Okay. How do I get back there?
And then he's gonna come on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream so I can go take care of my kid. And thank you all for coming.
We will not see you next week.
Yeah, we will not see you on the 4th, but we will see you the week after that. And then Argivus will be gone, and I'll be streaming with Bearford. So
it's going to be legit. A little bit of a change of pace. Yeah. Thanks for everyone that followed. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for learning.